What started as a regular post-game walk to the clubhouse suddenly turned into one of the most shocking scenes in modern MLB history. As fans filed out and cameras still rolled, Shohei Ohtani, baseball's global icon, was blindsided by an enraged Twins player in an unprovoked tunnel attack. What led to this violent eruption? Was it just sports rivalry gone too far, or is something much darker simmering beneath the surface of Major League Baseball? Buckle up, because what happened after this Dodgers-Twins showdown might just change the way we think about player safety and hidden rivalries forever. Just when baseball fans thought they had seen it all, an explosive, jaw-dropping moment at Dodger Stadium shook the entire MLB community to its core, and it didn't even happen on the field. Moments after the final out of a tense game between the Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins, chaos erupted in the tunnel leading to the clubhouse, turning what should have been a routine post-game walk into a violent and shocking scene. Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani, fresh off another solid performance, was making his way down the tunnel with teammates when out of nowhere, Minnesota's Trevor Lick charged him from behind in what eyewitnesses are calling a premeditated blindside attack. Ohtani, caught completely off guard, was slammed to the ground as players, coaches, and security personnel flooded the tunnel in a matter of seconds. This wasn't your average baseball scuffle. It was an all-out brawl, raw, unfiltered, and dangerously unpredictable. What makes this more stunning is that throughout the game, there were subtle signs that something was simmering beneath the surface. Tense stares, near collisions during lineup changes, and cold exchanges hinted at deeper friction between both teams, but no one could have imagined it would explode like this, and certainly not after the game ended. As bodies collided and fists flew, Ohtani's teammates rushed to his aid, dragging him out of the chaos while security scrambled to restore order. According to those closest to the scene, Ohtani did not retaliate. His focus remained on regaining his composure. But visible signs of pain in his back and shoulder area had fans and officials on edge. Medical staff acted quickly, evaluating him for possible injury. And though early reports suggest no major damage, Ohtani will remain under close observation. But make no mistake, this was no minor incident. The MLB wasted no time launching a full-scale investigation, and just 2 hours after the attack, Trevor Lick was indefinitely suspended pending further disciplinary action. The league, which prides itself on sportsmanship and order, called the attack one of the most egregious off-field actions in modern baseball history. Legal experts are already circling, suggesting the possibility of civil or even criminal consequences given the presence of surveillance footage and the severity of the act. Never before has a player of Ohtani's magnitude been targeted in such a shocking, off-the-field assault, and the backlash is fierce. International fans, especially in Japan, have flooded social media with outrage, demanding justice, stronger protection for players, and a lifetime ban for Lick. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Twins organization is in total damage control. The team held a closed-door meeting and declined to release an official motive, but insiders report long-standing tensions between Lick and several Dodgers players, with verbal clashes dating back to last season. However, even with bad blood brewing, no one expected it to culminate in violence, especially not in the tunnel, away from cameras and the crowd. This wasn't just a spontaneous outburst. This was a targeted act that could have ended in disaster. Ohtani, currently the face of Major League Baseball, is not only the Dodgers' most valuable player, but also the league's global ambassador. His health, reputation, and legacy are critical to the league's image, and this attack puts all of that at risk. The Dodgers are now working overtime with MLB officials to increase player security, both in stadium and in private life. Sources say Ohtani may receive around-the-clock personal protection for the foreseeable future, and upcoming games will have heightened security presence. Fans and analysts alike are demanding change, calling for stricter behavioral codes and more aggressive league responses to any form of violence. Already, the MLB is planning an emergency summit with representatives from all 30 teams to address safety protocols, conflict resolution strategies, and the need to protect high-profile players from rogue incidents like this one. But while the league scrambles to act, the media storm is only intensifying. Every network, sports blog, and fan forum is buzzing with speculation. Was this a personal vendetta? Could jealousy or hidden agendas be at play? Some have even questioned whether sponsorships, egos, or behind-the-scenes drama had a hand in igniting this unprecedented attack. While those theories remain unproven, the door is now open for deeper investigations into the culture within certain clubhouses and the pressure cooker environment elite players live in daily. And as for Ohtani, his star continues to rise, even amid adversity. Despite the chaos, he remains locked in. This season, he has already belted 30 home runs, putting him on pace to match historic greats like Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, and Aaron Judge. According to USA Today's Bob Nightingale, Ohtani has now become just the 5th player in MLB history to record 34 or more home runs in 3 different 100-game stretches, and he's done it 3 years in a row. His MVP campaigns with both the Angels and Dodgers have elevated him to legendary status, and if he maintains this pace, he could be on track to win his 3rd straight and 4th career MVP title. Even more remarkable, he's also back on the mound, posting a 1.00 ERA over 9 innings since returning to pitching duties. And let's not forget, last season, he smashed 50 home runs and stole 50 bases without throwing a single pitch. This is the kind of two-way dominance not seen since the golden era of baseball. But while Ohtani's numbers dazzle, the Dodgers as a whole have hit a rough patch. The team has now dropped 9 of their last 11 games, including back-to-back series, losses to the Brewers, and a sweep by the Astros. Injuries have plagued the roster, and several key hitters are slumping. But Ohtani continues to fight. Against the Brewers, he nearly sparked a comeback with a 2-hit, 3 RBI performance that included a deep drive caught just short of the fence. Manager Dave Roberts praised Ohtani's leadership, saying, "He's doing everything he can to carry us. He's grinding at the plate, staying focused, and giving us a chance every single night." That kind of resilience, that unshakable focus, is exactly why fans love him and why this attack has struck such a nerve across the baseball world. Shohei Ohtani isn't just another player. He's the heart of the Dodgers, the pride of Japan, and a once-in-a-generation talent whose influence transcends borders. And now, after surviving one of the most shocking moments of his career, he's once again being called on to rise above the chaos, to lead with class, courage, and competitive fire. Whether or not Trevor Lick ever steps foot on an MLB field again is uncertain, but one thing is crystal clear: this incident will go down as one of the most infamous moments in recent baseball history. The question now isn't just what happens next with suspensions or investigations, it's how the league, the Dodgers, and Ohtani himself will respond in the days ahead. Because this story is far from over.